Thank you, man. Hi everyone. This is a little video about gun violence. California tool to prevent shootings, rarely use restraining orders. This is about restraining orders. And here's a little chart on California right here about gun violence. Restraining orders were issued in 32 countries in the first 2 years in the existence in California. Number issued by country in 2016 and 2017. We've been issued quite a bit. LA has a lot of restraining orders. But yeah, San Francisco, it seems like they have they have zero fire. Yeah, it seems like they have none really. Not very many. Actually, no, they don't have any at all. Actually, surprisingly, they must issue a lot of. They must have a strong law enforcement over there. But I wouldn't say that though, because everyone has their share of strong laws enforcement. But the whole reason of this video, everyone, is that to let you know that everyone, if you're praying for this to get more enforced, it is most definitely coming into effect. I know I've been praying for things to come into to be enforced. Safety for everybody. There's also something else too I wanted everyone to see in the paper real quick. I didn't really read too much of it, but apparently there's some wars going on about abortion right now, and apparently a lot of people about immigrants and stuff like this coming into being in these shelters, and then yeah, it's I'm gonna have to see what that place is called. Basically shelters. It's about that there's a 17-year-old girl, everyone, in Texas. It was last fall. Lloyd's refusal. It was a judge. There was a judge that was who said she was astounded the government had been keeping someone from obtaining a constitutional protection procedure last week. They were trying to. She was being held in a Texas facility. They were trying to, what is it, Father? Oh, yeah. She was trying to, last fall, Lloyd's refusal to let a 17-year-old girl in Texas leave the shelter where she was leaving to get an abortion drew an admonishment from the federal judge, who said she was astounded that the government had been so insistent on keeping someone from obtaining a constitutional protected procedure. Last week, another judge barred him from trying to prevent any girl in his care to get an abortion, but government lawyers have asked to stay and plan to appeal. There's people fighting about this topic. About this situation, abortion. There's people that are going against it, and they're like totally fighting against it. There's people that are against it, and there's people that are for it. And these are refugees that are trying to stay in these shelters that cater to having kids get abortion. No, that's probably false. Listen, abortions, they're catering to that. See, the whole thing is, the reason how come I'm making this video is that the thing that I was placed in my heart is that by the Lord is that, look, these are prayers that are coming true. There is a battle going on, but the war, they should just call it battle because the war is already over. There is other places in this world. It's Planned Parenthood is one of those places that are trying to get people to think it's her right, it's her baby, and all this stuff. And the thing is that yeah, she has the right to keep the baby, but she doesn't need to be getting it an abortion. But I'm not going to say that. That's her choice, of course, but you know what? Why would you want to do that? I don't know if you individuals have seen this movie. I do not know. Listen, I don't want you guys to don't let your children see this movie, but if you ever get a chance, it's the most, I don't know, it's the most weirdest, tripped out, evilest movie I've ever seen in my life. But if you ever want to see it, it pretty much explains the lifestyle of how the system is. Go check out Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. If you ever want to see a movie about the perversion of Hollywood and the perversion of abortion and the perversion of just pretty much everything. And that's how come they call it Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, because that's pretty much what that whole movie is. If you want to see something like that, they'll show you the procedure of abortion. It's really disgusting. It's just really nasty. But if you ever want to see that, go check that out. That pretty much will give a lady the right decision to. If you and any ladies, I encourage you, if you're ever thinking about getting an abortion, go watch Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. Go watch that old 60s movie, or I think 70s or 60s movie. Check that out. That will make your decision real quick if you really want to get an abortion or not. Because I will tell you this: don't get one. Don't get one. It's really nasty, and it's not right. And plus, those are sacrifices to Satan when you do that. So don't do that. May God bless you guys. I hope this is helpful to you. I don't know if it. Thank you. May God bless you guys. Peace.